Hey, what's up everyone? It's Steven here, and the Lightyear LEGO sets were officially revealed by LEGO, so let's go take a look at them. And if you end up liking this video, consider hitting that thumbs up and subscribing, as it really does help a little channel like this grow. Alright, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. First things first, hey, I think I did a pretty good job predicting these sets, but we'll keep a tally along the way and then again at the end. So let's start with the smallest set and then we'll work our way up. So first up is set 76830 Zyclops Chase. It'll be $19.99, and all of these sets will release on April 24th. This is the only 4+ set of the group, which I'm appreciative for, and it's 87 pieces. Originally, it was rumored none of the sets would be 4+ sets, but I'm perfectly fine having this small set being 4+. So as a reminder, my prediction was that this was going to have a little vehicle from the opening scene of the trailer, or me really reaching out on a limb, and it be a battle pack like we get with the Star Wars Legos. Honestly, this is sort of an in-between, kinda. So when I was speculating about it being a battle pack, I mentioned that they could include these Zurg mechanoid minions that are apparently called Zyclops. Kind of a mix of Zurg and Cyclops, but essentially cooler sounding than both, so I approve. So the set comes with one of these Zyclops minions plus Buzz, and the other Ranger we now know is officially named Izzy Hawthorne. The name Hawthorne we previously knew, but now we get her full name. She's in this Zap-esque armor, and I speculated in the previous video that Zap may not actually be a villainous faction. We also get this basic little build that has a push shooter that LEGO has included in similar builds. The Star Wars Hoth one comes to mind. The build is pretty meh, to be honest, but I'm loving the figures. Both are very detailed with their printing, and despite the simplicity of the Zyclops build, I don't hate it. My biggest first impression is that it's much bigger than I thought they were from the trailer. Hence why in the old video I thought they might get included as part of a battle pack. But this honestly is a decently sized mechanoid. We'll have to wait until the movie comes out, or perhaps a final trailer, to see if the size and scope of the Zyclops is accurate or not. So prediction score, I'll give myself 0.25 points. It's sort of a battle pack, kinda, but not really. Or maybe the spirit of it with the 2 Rangers and the Zyclops. And hey, I mentioned them doing something like 2 Rangers and 2 Zyclops. I obviously didn't know the scale of them at the time, so 0.25 out of 1 point. Set number 2 is 76831 Zurg Battle and will cost $29.99. This will be a 7+ set, is 261 pieces, and comes with minifigs of Buzz and Izzy Hawthorne again. This time in her Space Ranger attire, Socks the cat, and this little AI computer that we saw in the trailer named Eric, which apparently is going to be an acronym, probably for something clever, I'm sure, knowing Pixar, as well as this giant Zurg mech, which I'm still betting is being controlled remotely by the actual Zurg. But I absolutely predicted that this set and his ship, the XL-15, were going to be these 2 sets. Now, I will admit I had them reversed because I thought they'd go for a bulkier, heavier build for the Zurg robot. This Zurg looks like a slightly heavier or bulkier build of those basic Marvel mechs, which, I won't lie, does disappoint me. The Zurg mech is probably the least appealing part of this set. I like the figs and even Eric a lot more, which, like I said in my prediction video, I didn't think they'd be able to do the Zurg robot well in a set under 300 pieces. And now that we've seen it, I kind of stand by that. I mean, the Zurg robot is fine, but it's just fine. But other than being off on which set we'd get this, my prediction hit on a lot of the other points. I nailed that we'd get both Buzz and Hawthorne in their Space Ranger suits, along with Zurg. Socks and Eric are a pleasant surprise, I'll admit, so I'll deduct 0.25 for choosing the wrong set number, but I'll graciously award myself 0.75 out of 1 point for guessing the Zurg robot and both of the minifigs. Then set number 3 is Buzz's XL-15 Spaceship, which will be retailing for $49.99, is an 8+ set, comes in at 497 pieces and with 3 minifigs. This is another set that, despite predicting it was going to be that $30 set, I nailed a lot of the predictions on. I thought it would be this XL-15 version of his ship, compared to the XL-1, which we also see in the trailer, or any other variant that exists in the movie. That Buzz would be in his orange flight suit, along with socks, and an additional fig, who we now know is Darby Steele in this Zap-looking armor, which, in fairness, her specific minifig leaked early on Instagram, so we knew it was going to be in one of these sets. But in addition to those, we also get a third minifig that is Ranger Mo Morrison. As opposed to Darby's green chest and shoulder piece, he gets a blue one, and I love how they gave both of them the scratched and damaged appearance, implying they've had a rough time while Buzz was in the time dilation, which, if you're interested, you can hear me talk about the time dilation stuff in the original prediction video. The ship itself comes with a stand and a placard, which honestly I think was super smart by LEGO. As much as I think the Zurg mech was a misstep, I think this is so smart. They made it instantly appealing to both kids who want to play with the ship, but also to older LEGO fans who might want to display the ship. But I'm also really digging the actual build of the ship, which, not to keep hating on Zurg, but I'm going to, I think the ship turned out much better. Now, it does look to have a bunch of stickers, which is annoying, but other than that, I'm a big fan of this set, both the ship and the minifigs. This is probably my favorite of the 3 sets. So again, I'll deduct points from myself for guessing wrong on which set this was going to be, and for technically being wrong about all of the minifigs that were going to be included, since I didn't mention Morrison. So I'll arbitrarily give myself 0.5 out of 1 point. So not half bad. Eh? Okay, all right. That was terrible. I admit it, that was terrible. But in summary, for the first set, I gave myself 0.25 points. For the second set, 0.75, and 0.5 for the third, which that should make 1.5 out of 3 possible points, which, hey, that's not too bad trying to predict these sets just based on the trailers and the leaked number of pieces in these sets. So I'll take it. But what do you guys think? Are you getting any of these sets? Which sets are your favorites? And how did your predictions turn out for any of these sets? Let me know down in the comments below. And thanks again for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.